When we're looking at non-compliance for clinical trial disclosure, there's three different kinds of penalties that a company might experience. The first is by law in the US, the FDA can levy fines, about $11,500 for the initial non-compliance, and then it might be an additional $11,500 for every day for every trial that remains out of compliance. And in addition, the FDA could then also place a warning, almost like a black box warning, on clinicaltrials.gov, which is the trial registry where data has to be disclosed, and essentially stating that the company is out of compliance with disclosure regulations. And the concern there would be that physicians and others looking for clinical trials might be dissuaded from enrolling their patients, and patients themselves might decide not to join a trial from a company that is non-compliant. In Europe, the regulators also have the ability to levy penalties. Those appear to be more of a percentage of annual revenues of the drug, and of course that can be very, very significant. In addition, there is the ICMJ, which is the International Committee of Medical Journal Editors, and they're an international organization of all the renowned medical journals. The ICMJ got together and said that if a study isn't registered before patients are enrolled, then the manuscript will not be accepted for publication. And that has happened. So people have been turned down from renowned journals and may then have to settle for second or third rate journals or open access journals because they can't get things published. And it sort of devalues the quality, the perceived quality of the research. On top of that is the reputational penalty, if you will, of being non-compliant, either actually by law or to be found not having a progressive ethical stand on disclosure, which goes beyond perhaps what law requires. And that'll often end up in articles in Stat News, in the BMJ, in JAMA, where transparency advocates are promoting a somewhat more aggressive, broader definition of what's transparency, and not complying with those higher standards may also then reflect poorly on the reputation, which again may have enrollment impacts, may ultimately have corporate reputation impacts, which then would perhaps affect prescribing behavior.